It is May 4th, 2011, and this is the SC Center. We're not offline, guys. What is up, everyone? I'm JP McDaniel, and this is the SC Center. Here's my co-host, Patrick Chobo Peon O'Neill, all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Patrick, it's becoming a thing now. How's the weather?
Sunny as shit. How's Texas? Terrible, probably, right?
Let me look out my window. Hold on.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Looks sunny. I would say, by the looks of it, about 70 degrees. About 70 degrees. Not sure, though. I'll have to step outside. I hear I should do this on an occasional basis. But I got shows to run. I got Starcraft to play. I got Starcraft to watch. Let's talk about Code last night. We had the round of 4. Patrick, talk to me about those games.
All right, well, these games were awesome once again. I know yesterday I just said that you need to not take the score of the game. These are both 3-1 games. Bomber over Ryung 3-1 and MVP over Keen 3-1. You need to not take those scores and assume that these are bad games because actually, I mean, the Bomber Ryung ones, did you see those games? I thought they were really, really exciting.
I did. Bomber is just good, man.
He's just aggressive as shit, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. But Bomber is just on point in all of those games. Ryung was really good, but Bomber was just, he was good, man.
There's one problem with Bomber, actually. It's that he's too aggressive. He gave away leads several times because he would be too aggressive, move his guys out of position, try to get the advantage when it just wasn't there for him. But he won 3-1 in the end.
Yeah, I told you yesterday, Bomber's going to win. He's going to beat MVP in the finals. That's my prediction. But MVP looked really good last night against Keen. I felt like a lot of times the camera would go to MVP, and MVP would just look so bored, like bored out of his mind. Usually when he's in like an intense game, he'll have that mouth open kind of intensity. It was shut yesterday.
Keen was doing some interesting things, and I think that's because Keen knew he wasn't going to beat him in a straight-out TBT. Like that ghost snipe opener. Do you remember that from Game 2?
Yeah, that was actually pretty interesting. The thing is, though, it's really hard to follow that up because if you just do, I think MVP tuned into a daily and he just went and fucking killed him. he's like, I got tanks, I got Marines, I'm just gonna attack into you.
Yeah, and once it didn't work out initially, I feel like Keen didn't have much to fall back on. So what are you gonna do there? Yeah. But tonight, Code S, Sangho Inca, Nesty AnyPro. Looking forward to those. Oh
man, these matches are going to be great. Killer, also known as Sangho Inca, that match, even though it's a PvP, it's going to be really, really good. I've been pretty impressed with Killer lately, and Inca is just, although some of his other matchups aren't the greatest, his PvP is probably one of the best in the world right now. Hey, your phone's going crazy there, Patrick.
Yeah, sorry for that.
It's so crazy, it makes things vibrate across the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, Inca's, I'd say he's the favorite to win that, but I wouldn't be surprised if Killer took it. And then AnyPro Nesty, AnyPro took out July, but I think Nesty's just better than July, so I picked Nesty to win that. I don't know, what do you think? What are your predictions? I would say maybe 3-1, possibly 3-2.
I mean, I don't know how to get into numbers without totally bullshitting, really, but I would say Nesty will win. Is my probable guess, but I don't know, man. I don't know that it's quite so simple. I think we've gotten to the point and I don't know how you're so sure that Bomber's going to win either.
He's going to win, man.
Code A and Code S, where it's just these guys are good. Like these guys, the level right now this season. I don't know, man. I'm really, really excited to see the end of this. The end of both of these tournaments. Code's exciting. Code S is just strong.
Can't wait for that. I also got to say that wasn't the round of 16. The graphic was wrong. That's the round of 8. Day 2, round of 4 starts on Friday night. I think is when they're going to be broadcasting.
You know what was right about that graphic? You still got Delta and Moletrap in the Candyman outfits.
Yeah, that will never be forgotten. That's a staple of SC Center. Let's talk about the NASL, though. We've got Week 4, Day 1 happening tonight. We've got Moro versus Moon, Sheth versus TLO, Grubby versus Vibe, Rainbow versus Kiwikaki, Phoenix versus Artosis. Last night on State of the Game, Jeff said if you were a fan last week of the TLO Rainbow series, which was pretty hysterical, with some great commentary, it's going to happen again tonight. So tune in for that. I'm not sure what game it is, so I can't tell you what game to actually watch. But what match are you looking forward to, Patrick?
Chef TLO. Chef's been doing a lot lately, and
Chef is making big things happen.
Making big things happen in and outside of the game, and TLO is TLO. Enough said. What about you?
Rainbow's. I think Rainbow Kiwikaki might be exciting. Grubby Vibe, I think, is going to be competitive. Those players are around, I would say, about this. Grubby might have a little bit of an advantage there in skill level. He's also Protoss. Joke. Funny, haha. Mora Moon might be exciting because it's EVZ. I don't know. NASL is just going to be really, really good stuff tonight. And I got to say, I said this last night on State of the Game. If you were turned off by week 1, it's nothing like that. All the issues are fixed. It's been great. Last week was really, really great. Jeff said the games weren't that good. Hopefully, week 4 we'll have some better games. Can't wait for that. It starts.
I'm going to make it a point to start tuning in
starts
again. When
tonight
is it
at 8 Central, 9 Eastern. So tune into that over at NASL TV. What's going on with the Stars War? The hardest tournament to say, Patrick.
The Stars War, yes, it does trip you up. Especially today, by the way, is Star Wars Day. But so what happened was
Star Wars Day. What?
May the 4th be with you. All right, moving on. Pretend that I never made
Why
that
did I
joke.
ask that?
Pretend that I never made that joke. We have the Chinese Protoss Zio taking out Marine King Prime 2-0. Rhett going down to San 2-1, I do believe, even though it says 2-0. It looks like Rhett did take a game off of him. Then Idra over MVP in a walkover, and then White Ra over the Zerg Rev Time, who I believe is a Chinese Zerg, 2-1. Yeah, that's starting to narrow down into the later rounds, so we're going to start to get more in depth on Stars Wars.
I think that's the end of the round of 32.
32.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, as that gets more in depth, I mean that tournament is phenomenal as far as the names playing. So I'll definitely be checking it out more and more.
Indeed.
Now that we're into the later stages, the GSL Super Tournament. Talk to me about that for a minute because it's
Patrick.
crazy.
Do you like money?
Ooh, yes.
Do you like a shit ton of money?
6 figures minimum, please.
Do you like Starcraft 2?
Ooh, yeah.
Well, you combine the two, and you have the GSL Super Tournament. $100,000 up for first place. It's two. Okay, I'm just opening this up so I do the conversions right. It's a lot of money. I think it's 100,000.
It's 100 million won. It's $92,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Absurd, man. Absurd. It's a
Absurd.
200 million won total tournament. Just an absurd amount of money, man. Absurd amount of money. And so, how is this tournament being formed, Patrick? I know it's going by the rank points. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It says top 64 players in terms of 2011 regular season point ranking. So,
I'm gonna have to figure, especially with all this money, I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what's going on in this tournament, who gets gets qualified and whatnot.
Yeah. It seems like it's a lottery. Like it almost feels like it's just a lottery thing that's going on, like Mega Millions Korea or something, because it's just an absurd amount of money. So that's going to be starting on May 23rd and running through June 18th. Cannot wait for that. That's going to be an awesome tournament. Go over to
It's a very courteous break for MLG, by the way.
Yeah.
It's good to see the tournaments working together there and make sure that no one runs over anyone else's feet.
Good job for that. Go over to gomtv.net to check that out. It's plastered all over their front page. Can't wait for that, actually, to start happening. Idra is streaming this week with commentary, thanks to a bet that I had with him. Although I think he added that on with his own. But Idra won the bet last night for State of the Game. We did hit 20,000 viewers concurrent, so I wish I had like party music or something. I can't play anything, but
it's a little Shania Twain, maybe. I don't know.
I think that would be appropriate right here.
You
if I could
strike
play
me
it.
as a Shania Twain fan, just out of the blue.
One might say that. So he's doing commentary all this week over at idrajit.tv. Go tune in to that. It should be pretty exciting stuff. Blizzard has interviewed Day 9. Did you happen to catch that interview, Patrick?
I saw some of it. It's basically about his career and how he does what he does. It's for, the masses, as most Blizzard Battle.net interviews are. It's pretty cool. I mean, every time Day 9 gets posted up on one of these giant websites that gets 1 million hits, it's good for all of us. It's Day 9, so go support it, go check it out, go give it a comment, especially if you are a Day 9 fanboy. Also, big news in the world of GSL, they're going to start broadcasting in China with, I believe it's called Neo TV. I might be getting that name wrong, but the service has a 10 million person user base, so big potential.
Good, man.
There.
China, Artosis has said it, China is the future of esports.
China's just the future.
Because how big it is, man.
Yeah, no, China's a big country with a lot of potential in a lot of areas for sure. So yeah, excited to see GSL making business moves like that. Again, the more we're out there as far as esports goes, the better it is for everyone involved. Also, last night, right a couple hours before your State of the Game came on, inside the game, DJ Wheats.
It was good, man. Go watch it.
I love it, man. I love the concept. What it was, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's just the State of the Game knockoff or whatever," because no one knew the concept. The concept is he has Pain User, Idra, and In Control on, and they discuss the game in depth. This isn't like balance and why, or imbalanced rather, and why the Colossus is, a member of the Communist Party. What this is they pick the brain of these three players and really get in depth into how to practice, what their mentality is, how they got to where they got, what they think of X, Y, Z. Maybe it's PTR changes, maybe it's what's out going on with force fields. It's a great show. I was pretty impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a DJ Wheat fan, but I don't know, man. I really dug it. Gives me.
Go check it out, guys. OneMoreGame.tv is where you can find that.
Or OneMoreGame.blip.tv if you want to go straight to the source. Yep. Live on 3 tonight at like in an hour actually. 45 minutes.
As of recording, it's about 45 minutes tonight. 6 Central, 7 Eastern. OneMoreGame.tv. If you're a fan of just esports in general, go watch this show. No fluff is their tagline, and that's exactly what happens on the show. There's a lot of heated debates. They talk about some hot topics. They always talk about hot topics on the show. It's going to be awesome. Tune into that, guys. OneMoreGame.tv. Not sure if you heard, Patrick, but we did have State of the Game last night, and this is where
heated debates.
Yeah, go. Yeah. If you want to see the clash of the Titans, literally, Idra versus Day 9 and Tyler versus Jeff, aka In Control, you can go tune into that. But our pictures of the day come from this. We had Reddit.com. I thought this was quite hilarious. I'm not a betting man, but I'd wager there's a State of the Game currently being broadcast. There was like 30 posts or something on the front page of Reddit last night.
Seriously.
It actually got more absurd than that. And I like this one as well, where everyone was saying, tune in, and someone was like, I'm the 20,000th viewer, I'm watching, shut the fuck up. Those Reddit guys, they are quite hilarious. Quite love that. Thanks to everyone who actually helped and supported the show and also continues to do that. Patrick, do you got anything else?
No, man. I want to say thanks to everyone doing all this content, man, lately. And it's not just the leagues anymore. It's just a bunch of content producers, and DJ Wheat's back. It's a good time to be watching Starcraft. Indeed, it is. Check us out at twitter.com/itmeJP. Check Patrick out at twitter.com/ChoboPeon. Send in tips to tips at itmeJP.com. If there's something on the show you want us to talk about and we aren't, send it in, and we will throw it into the show if we deem it worthy. That's going to do it for today's SC Center. Is tomorrow Friday, Patrick? No, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
I lose track of time, man. I lose track of time.
Well, if you don't see the sun, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, I need to shut my window, actually. I'm starting to get a sunburn on the back of my neck. But anyways, see you guys tomorrow for the SC Center every day at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. See you guys then. We're out. Peace. Patrick, give them the goodbye or the salute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. We'll see you guys then. We're out. Peace.